Arsenal explore move for Kenan Yildiz after missing out on Vinicius. Mikel Arteta is keen to add a left-sided attacker to his squad this summer. Arsenal are looking into whether a deal for Juventus' Kenan Yildiz is possible in this window, as Mikel Arteta seeks to complete his transfer plans for an assault on both the Champions League and Premier League for the new season. Arteta has long identified the left side attack as a priority position to upgrade, with Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. having been the ideal target. The Brazilian's decision to stay at the Bernabeu caused Arsenal to reconsider the situation, and some thought has been given to waiting until either January or next summer when other deals could become possible. The club would probably have moved for Bournemouth's Junior Krupi had it not been for his injury, and that does represent an option for January. Yildiz has nevertheless been high up on their list of targets, with Arteta especially keen on the Turkish international. The fact he is 21 years old would also represent a shift back to signing talents who can evolve, after two moves in Ezri Konsa and Bruno Guimaraes of buying players in their prime. The Arsenal hierarchy do want to ensure more outgoings, while Juventus would be hard-line on a player who is one of their burgeoning talents. They would want upwards of £60 million, and also have to consider fan backlash. One solution that has been raised is Gabriel Martinelli potentially going the other way, but that would still require considerable negotiation. The Arsenal hierarchy do want to ensure more outgoings, while Juventus would be hard-line on a player who is one of their burgeoning talents. They would want upwards of £60 million, and also have to consider fan backlash. One solution that has been raised is Gabriel Martinelli potentially going the other way, but that would still require considerable negotiation. As with Krupi, however, thought has been given to waiting until future windows. The future of Julian Alvarez also weighs over this. The Argentine has been Arsenal's main target after Vinicius, but interest cooled when it became apparent he wanted to stay in Spain and go to Barcelona. With Atletico currently completely unwilling to deal with Barcelona, however, there is the possibility that an opportunity opens up the closer the window gets to closing. Arsenal have returned to the table for a Juventus forward, with a swap deal on the cards as the Italian giants are interested in a pair of gunners. Arsenal have spent a good deal of time looking into forward transfers this summer, and other than Christos Tzolis, have little to show for it. They've been linked with Morgan Rogers, Yan Diamand, Vinicius Jr., Bradley Barcola, and Julian Alvarez. For one reason or another, none of the above appear to be viable options for the Premier League champions. But they have registered interest in Juventus' Kenan Yildiz after 11 goals and 10 assists last season, and our friends at Team Talk report fresh inquiries have been made over the Turkish international. Arsenal are in talks with Yildiz's representatives to assess his situation, and they've been made aware a move to the Emirates appeals to the winger. But Juventus themselves are less receptive to a move, making the transfer a difficult one with only a few weeks left of the summer transfer window. But despite Juve's oppositional stance to selling Yildiz, there could be a route through for Arsenal. They are aware that the Italian club have an interest in gunners forwards Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus, which could give them a route to the transfer. Indeed, the possibility that the clubs could explore a deal for one or both of the attackers, which also includes Yildiz, has been floated. For now, that remains a hypothetical, but it's suggested there is a chance of it happening. Jesus and Martinelli have both turned down Arsenal exits. But whether or not Jesus or Martinelli would accept a move away this summer remains to be seen, with both men having rejected the chance to depart so far. Jesus was the subject of talks with Napoli, but it was revealed he was not open to that move, and was carefully assessing his options before making a decision on his future. Martinelli has also been linked with the Naples club, but it's Galatasaray who he rejected. The Turkish side offered Arsenal €45 million 38.6M for his services, but it was said he had no interest in heading to the club and Turkey in general. David Ornstein said of the rejection, Gabriel Martinelli camp inform Arsenal winger has no interest in joining Galatasaray. AFC received €45 million bid from Turkish club, and open to trading if suitable offers arrive, but hashtag Galatas array not on agenda for 25 Brazil international.